who gonna come in here first? Who gonna come up in here first? Who gonna come up in this thing first? Who gonna come up in this thing first? Tales from a drug addict, boy. Tales from a drug addict, man. Trying to wait on, see somebody get in here. Who gonna come in here? Here's some tales from a drug addict, man. Tales from a drug addict, man. I'm like, I'm tripping about the fact that, drugs. Drugs, boy. Drugs, nigga. What up, y'all? Who that is? Tales from a drug addict. Tales from a drug addict. That's me. Tell y'all some little stories right quick. What y'all want? Let me see what how I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna be like y'all heard of OG Percy. I'm gonna be like OG Percy. Tales from a drug addict, crack addict. Used to be crack addict. You know what I'm saying? Just to help y'all to understand it, there's something y'all don't want to get involved in is drugs, especially something like crack. Crack. I mean, drugs will tear your life to bits. Look, this, I shouldn't even be doing this. I ain't even tell you what it is. It's smoke. But yeah, I started smoking weed, and I started smoking weed when I was about 22, and shit, I started smoking, hanging around people. Your life changed when you start doing drugs. Your life changes. You start doing stuff different. You start hanging around different people. You start, doing all this other stuff. So I'm hanging around, my friends, now I'm in there, boom. I'm hanging around this white girl, Alice, and she said, you want to smoke a joint? I'm like, hell yeah. So I light it up. I hit it. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on, this thing don't taste right. What's this? So I put a little crack in it. Man. See, now at first, hi, Osvaldo plays. Hello, welcome. Man, I was like, you did. First I was, man, he caught, but before I can get mad, I got high. I was like, ooh. So from right there, it started the seed. But I ain't do it right. So I still was smoking weed and I buy some. I call a Smith, hi, how you doing? I buy some, I buy some weed every now and then. Lizbeth Rivera, hi, how y'all doing? I buy some weed, then I get some crack, and I just kind of, I break it up. I wouldn't even really crush it up. I would just kind of break it in half here and make 3 little pieces or something and just put it as chunks. So it wouldn't even really smoke right. So I ain't really start smoking crack then. So I was in New Orleans too. So I was in New Orleans. I was drinking, I was smoking weed, and I was lacing weed with crack. And shit got out of control. Eventually I moved to Beaumont, Texas. So when I went down there, I was staying with some white folks. So all I was doing was weed. I was doing with some weed, you know, and so I stayed down there about a year. Then that shit started getting crazy, you know. I started getting into it with people and shit, so I ain't had nowhere to stay at one point. So I left. I went back to New Orleans. I went stayed with my baby mama. But my baby mama, she had already left. She had left, uh, so she had left. So I still would stay at her house. Well, her brother was there, and he didn't want me there because he had all kind of traffic coming in all day and stuff. And they be like, "Who this is? Who this nigga is, man?" He like, "Man, that my sister, baby mama. I mean, baby daddy, and all that." They said, "But what he doing here? He just need a place to stay right now." I said, "Oh man, we can't be having him up." I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if they were serving him like he was selling or if he was just smoking. I don't know what he was doing, but so he put a gun on the table one night. I was asleep, and cause like he knew he knew that I knew he wanted me to leave, but I was like, man, fuck him. This is mama house, shit. And then shit, and then her mama daughter got a son for me. Sini, hi, how you doing? So I stayed there. I was asleep one night. He came and put a gun right in front. He set it on the table right in front of me, and I looked there. I went back to sleep. So eventually, he just bought me a ticket. He bought me a ticket to go. That boy knew I knew. That boy knew I knew he wasn't gonna kill me. So he bought me a ticket. I went home. I went to Jackson, Mississippi. So that's where when I was in New Orleans, my mom and them went to Jackson. I stayed in New Orleans for a while. Then I went to Beaumont. EJ, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? I'm doing all right, bro. I'm telling a little story, some drug stories, Just trying to find something to entertain some folks, make some people laugh. It's real though. But look, so I went back to Jackson. My mom was like, "Now you still smoking? So you just go down there to Atlanta. You need to go down to Georgia with your dad." So I went to Georgia. I went to Georgia and stayed with my dad. And that's when all hell broke loose. That's when all hell broke loose. That's when I started hanging with the dude, Eric. He got one sister and 5 brothers. Wow. He got a big family. One sister and 5 brothers. Wow. I got 4 sisters and 2 brothers. How many cats? 1. I got 1 cat. Where you at? Raspberry? There you is right there. Laying down. Yeah. You might go to the store today and buy some ice cream. Now that's wild you say that too, cause that's one of my things. Ice cream is in Bluebell. What's your favorite kind of ice cream? Is that? Am I saying that right? Shawnee. Aaron Candy. Yeah, shoot. Uh, yeah, man. If y'all up in here somewhere, man, y'all like that, hit that like button or subscribe to the channel and tell me, hey, Shawnee, tell me what y'all think, man. You know, talking about stuff. Hold on. What this shit is? Look, hold on. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Y'all, that's Miss Pac-Man right there, but I be playing the Elder Scroll. I be playing the Elder Scroll. Now I ain't got no basketball. I ain't got no basketball. I got what? Shoot. Hold on. Let me see what games is going here. My games is Miss Pac-Man more. Hold on. Yeah. Miss Pac-Man, Morrowind, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, Far Cry, Rocket League, and Sonic. Sonic, my birthday, ever enough. My birthday, even enough. My brother even had basketball. Yeah, I don't really play sports too much. I don't play sports games too much. I be playing them adventure games. Those adventure games. What that is? No, I don't put that on there like that. Yeah. But what kind of games you play, Shawnee? Your brother had basketball. I think got to. What time is it? It's 11 something. Where you live, Shawnee? What state you live in? Yeah. Warblocks. Watch YouTube. For sure, for sure. Hold on, man. Yeah. I don't know who that is. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, Shawnee. You say you want to be my friend. You mean like in real life, or you talk about on the internet? Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe. I'm gonna definitely subscribe to the channel. Your dad's coming home soon. I live in Tennessee. Let's see what this thing. Dum-dum. Hide my video, real life. Let's say video real. There we go. Y'all see that? Damn. Oh, got all this stuff back here, man. Gotta clean this place up. Clean this place up. Alright. I'm trying to see what Miss Pac-Man doing. Man, like I was saying, man, I went down to Georgia. That's where it all fell apart. Uh-oh, there go my cat coming in. What's up? That's where it all fell apart. But you can't give up. You can't give up. You gotta keep going, no matter what. And you gotta know that eventually things gonna get better. All right, I'm signing off. I'll let y'all later.